everyone! Today I'm filming the capsule wardrobe tag, and I was tagged by Lauren from the channel Lauren Loves Laughter. So I'll just pop a link to her video in the description box below. There's 8 questions in this video, so let's just get into them. The first question is, when did you first discover the capsule wardrobe concept? So I would have first discovered this probably around about spring of 2015. I was reading a lot about minimalism, and I was doing the KonMari method from The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Then I found out about the capsule wardrobe idea from, I think it was Coco from the channel Like by Coco. Then I started watching a few other YouTubers, so there was My Green Closet, there was Jamie Lee from the channel Mademoiselle, there was a few other people, and then I think it was My Green Closet who spoke about the Project 333 Dress with Less course. So I paid for that, and it's just a thing that you can download with lots of things that you can read through, various things that you can listen to, exercises that you can do to find out what you like about your closet, what you don't like about your closet, the things that you wear all the time, the things that you don't wear so much, and it just helped me to find out a bit more about what I was really using from my wardrobe. So question number 2 is, why do you do a capsule wardrobe? So for me, there's a couple of different things, and they're kind of linked in a way. So the first one is to help me shop more intentionally. I was finding that although I wasn't the kind of person who would go shopping every week and have to buy a new outfit for every single occasion, I did have too many clothes, and sometimes I would just go and I would see something in a shop, think it was really nice, buy it, put it in my wardrobe, and then never touch it again. So when I was downsizing my wardrobe last year, there were certain things that I was getting rid of which actually still had their tags attached to them. And I thought, that's something that I really don't want to happen again. I want to make sure that the things that I'm buying are things that I really like, that I'm going to use, that fit my style. And that kind of leads me on to the second reason why I do my capsule wardrobe, which is to help me find my style. I want to make sure that the things that I'm buying, the things that I'm wearing, fit the style that I really want for myself. So the third question is, what is the best part about doing a capsule wardrobe? So for me, the best part about doing a capsule wardrobe is that it takes you literally about 2 minutes to get dressed in the morning, because you open up your wardrobe, you have a very limited amount of choice. And so you know that you can pick out anything, it will work with everything else in your wardrobe, it will look good, it will fit you, you can put it on, it will look great, and that's you ready to go. Whereas if you've got a larger wardrobe of, say, more than 100 pieces of clothing, then it's going to take you a longer time to get dressed. The next question is, what is the hardest part about doing a capsule wardrobe? So for me, there's a couple of things I'm finding quite hard about doing a capsule wardrobe. The first one is that my overall wardrobe is still not that small. I've probably still got slightly over 150 pieces of clothing, and there are certain pieces of clothing which I have not worn at all since I started doing my capsule wardrobe back in, I think it was July last year. And it's just because it's really hard to incorporate them into a capsule wardrobe. Either that, or because there's such a limited amount of pieces in a capsule, then because there's other pieces that I'm putting into my capsule, they just kind of get left out, and maybe because they're a seasonal piece, then I actually can't wear them for another entire year. And so I'm kind of feeling like I'm missing out on wearing things which I do actually love, just because I can't fit them into my capsule wardrobes. The second reason why I find doing capsule wardrobes difficult is boredom, to be perfectly honest. because you kind of wear the same basic pieces over and over again. Things like your jeans, your basic t-shirts or tank tops. You might wear the same kind of dresses or skirts. So you wear these kind of things over and over again in your capsule, and then there'll be other things that you kind of change out, more like your kind of statement pieces. But the base of your wardrobe tends to stay fairly similar, and it is quite easy to get bored with that. For a while I was doing 1 month capsule wardrobes, and so I could switch things out a bit more, but I was still finding that because the base pieces of my wardrobe were generally staying the same, I was still getting a bit bored with it, and it was more when I got to the seasonal changes that my capsule wardrobe would change more and things would kind of get a bit more interesting again. Now, question 5 is, what's your best tip for beginners? So I suppose my best tip for beginners would be, don't worry too much about the rules. When people hear about capsule wardrobes, then they can kind of get caught up in the numbers. For instance, with Project 333, it's easy to get caught up in thinking, well, I can only have 33 items in my wardrobe. Don't worry too much about that. If 33 items is not enough for you, then put more items in there. If you have a job where you have to wear your own clothes to work and you feel like you are not going to have enough pieces, then you can have a separate capsule wardrobe for your work and a separate capsule wardrobe for the time that you're off work. Just do whatever works for you. Also, you might find that there's certain categories of things that you don't want to include in your capsule wardrobe, like for instance jewellery or handbags, whatever it might be. So if you don't want to include those, just don't include them. Now the next question is, how many pieces does your capsule wardrobe include? So mine generally includes anything from 33 to 43 items. I think my last capsule wardrobe was 33 items, but I just didn't include certain things like shoes and handbags to give me a bit more variety in those items. Question number 7 is, what are your 5 most essential pieces? I had to spend a bit of time thinking about this one, and I decided to go with things that I tend to wear quite a lot. So my first essential piece would have to be a pair of skinny jeans. I have one pair of skinny jeans in particular that have got quite worn out because they've been in so many of my capsule wardrobes. They're quite faded, and down near the ankles they're kind of starting to get little holes because they've got worn from my ankle boots. So I think I'm going to have to get rid of those before I move to Australia. This brings me on to item number 2, which is a pair of ankle boots. So if you watch my capsule wardrobe videos, then you might know that my ankle boots are from Kurt Geiger. I really like them because they're waterproof. I can wear them in the rain and in the snow, and they'll help to keep my feet dry. I also feel like they can go with quite a lot of different things. I wear them with jeans or leggings, but I can also wear them with a dress and they look quite nice. My third item is a comfortable cardigan. As you can see, I'm wearing a cardigan today, and this is just the kind of thing that I tend to wear over a lot of different items of clothing, just to add an extra bit of warmth, because over here in the UK it can get a bit chilly, and over even in Australia, because we're moving to Melbourne in the winter, it's going to be quite chilly there as well, so cardigans are a must for me. My item number 4 is a dress which can be dressed up or down. So I tend to do this with a black dress that I've got. It's a kind of wrap style, and it's also got pockets. As soon as the dress has pockets, that is a winner for me because I absolutely love pockets in dresses. They're just so useful. And my last item would have to be my black trench coat. And I really like this because it's quite easy to dress up an outfit with my trench coat, and I really like the style that kind of goes in more at the waist and then flares out. This is also the style that I like for dresses as well, because I just find it's a really flattering silhouette. And question number 8 is, any additional comments? So the only additional comment that I would have is that for the last few weeks I haven't really been doing a capsule wardrobe. I've kind of been getting my wardrobe ready for moving to Australia, so I've been planning out what I'm taking with me straight away, what I'm getting shipped, and any last minute bits and pieces that I want to get rid of. So I think I'm taking slightly under half my clothes with me straight away, and the rest of them are going to be shipped, which will take anywhere from 10 to 16 weeks for them to arrive. I'm also going to have to adjust to a new climate and kind of a new way of wearing my clothes. I'm used to wearing a uniform to my work. I've been wearing a uniform for a couple of years now. Before that I used to wear my own clothes to work, but I'm not sure if that's going to be the case in Australia, whether I'll be wearing a uniform, whether I'll go back to wearing my own clothes. I'm going to have to find this out once I have a job out there. So I think until I have a real idea of how I'm wearing my clothes in Australia and what the climate's like and how things are working for me, then I'm not really going to be doing a strict capsule wardrobe. Obviously for the first 3 months I'm going to have a restricted access to my clothes, so I've tried to pick things that are going to work for the climate and kind of give me access to dressier things if I am going to need clothes for a job, and casual things for everyday wear. So that's just kind of what I'm doing with my wardrobe at the moment. Probably at some point in the future I will go back to doing a capsule wardrobe. If you want to see any kind of style videos or anything like that from me while I'm not doing a capsule wardrobe, then let me know and I can continue to do those kinds of things. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of doing with my wardrobe at the moment. So I hope you've liked the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I'm going to tag a couple of people to do this video, so I'll pop their names down in the description box below. If you have a capsule wardrobe and you want to do this video as well, then please feel free, and if you do it, then please leave me a comment in the comment section below so that I can check out your video, because I'd love to see all of your videos as well. So that's it for today. I will see you next time. Bye!